My name is Steve Bohannon, and I'm the president of the South Central Alaska chapter of VAREP. I joined VAREP because Alaska didn't have any chapters, and we have a lot of military and a lot of veterans. So when another realtor had mentioned that they were looking at possibly starting up a VAREP chapter, I jumped in feet first.
I was contacted from Steve Bohannon, who's the president of our chapter, and he talked to me about VAREP.
He told me about all the good things that was going on nationally and how it's already affected the VA loan.
Then I kind of found out that it was a nonprofit formed mostly of real estate professionals who were there to educate other real estate professionals
about VA loans and VA home purchases.
To support local veterans, and
it just knew immediately it was something I wanted to be a part of.
And I wanted to get involved.
I jumped on board.
I think what drew me to this chapter is that there was a veteran who was in need that lived remote Alaska, and
he was about 72 years old
and was still chopping wood for heat
to keep his house warm for him and his wife.
It's pretty important if you don't have a heat source. That's very necessary to live in our state.
We sourced him a Toyo fuel oil stove and a fuel tank.
I watched what it was that they did to gather funds, and so when I saw that, that's actually what drew me to the group.
I heard about VAREP from another member.
MJ brought my business in to be a sponsor, and I loved the energy they had and what they were doing for the community, so I wanted to join.
I love everything about VAREP. I love the Lunch and Learns because it means we are improving the professionals in our industry
to better help veterans and serve veterans and get us into the VA. So this push for us to become a VSO to where we can get where we need to be.
I love that VAREP is for our community here in Alaska. It's very state specific.
The camaraderie, and
we have a lot of fun together.
The other thing that the chapter has done is directly helping veterans. So through the VAREP Cares events, we've helped
current and former military members who are in need. Maybe they've been down on the times of
some kind of hardship that was unplanned, unexpected, and maybe they don't have enough money to get through it on their own, and they need a little help from us.
We do fundraisers and throughout the year, golf tournaments, stuff like that to raise money. And what that money is used for is just putting it right back into education, teaching.
Especially in the real estate sphere, the benefits to accepting a VA offer.
At the end of the day, that's really what it's all about and why we're boots on the ground, raising money and doing the things we do.
I did 30 years in the military.
I served in the military for 9 years.
My mother served in the military, and so did my father.
Grew up a military brat and was a proud military spouse.
I have a lot of family and friends and people close to me that have served.
My father-in-law is a U.S. Army veteran, and my brother-in-law is active duty.
My grandfather was in the Pacific Fleet during World War II. My wife's side of the family has about 6 active duty.
Veterans are my tribe, and anytime I can help them and serve them, it lights my fire.
Someone had asked me, why am I in VAREP when I'm not a veteran? And my mother was in the military. It's a neat way for me to give back to support veterans.
There's so many reasons why you should join VAREP.
We'll just give you the tools.
We truly do a lot from the local level all the way up to a federal government level.
We're here to help the community in the state with the people that never ask for anything.
For real estate professionals, it's a fantastic way to learn more about the VA home loan and military and veteran families and what they go through in buying a home.
You get a lot of insider insight. We're going to do our first MVHC, which is a deep dive into the VA loan. A lot of things that people don't know.
That was a whole nother piece that I learned when I got involved.
If I was a real estate professional looking for an organization to join, I would take a good look at VAREP.
There's nothing I don't love about VAREP. I love everything.